All right, test, test. Here we go. Let's have some fun, gang. Where are my friends? And there they are. Bingo. Good morning, everybody. Dante here. Glad to be with you for another beautiful day in OFA. Gang, we have a fun one coming up. We have a fun one coming up today. I was just talking to Trey, and he has a fantastic plan today, starting at 12 p.m., which is an hour from now. Currently, it's 11 o'clock Eastern. In an hour, Trey Llewellyn's going to hop up, and he's going to give us a behind-the-scenes look into what it actually takes to build a multi-million-dollar e-commerce business. We're going to get to go look at his office, his setup, his technology, his tool stack. He's going to pull back the curtain so he can pour into us, and we can learn and grow and implement and do the things and get on track to being successful. I'm super excited. We're also going to cover wins today with Trey. You know, he loves to share small hinges swing big doors, and that's so true. Does anybody find themselves doing big things, really proud of what you're doing right now, but maybe not celebrating it? Maybe not sharing it with other people because we start to compare and like, oh, well, what I'm doing is really great for me, but other people are doing this, so my thing is not a big deal. And then we don't celebrate that and we don't talk about it. And next thing you know, we've never celebrated all of the small wins that we have that got us to the big thing, that got us to the end of the goal. And then if we have some time, we're going to get into funnel reviews, but this is going to be an amazing session with Trey. I'm really excited for it. So let's start it out. Let's make sure we build some momentum so when he gets here, we're ready to rock and roll and do big things. I see hands up, which means we need help, and I want to get right into it. Charlie is going to be first. How can I help today, Charlie?
Hey Dante, how you doing?
Awesome, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Hey, I wanted to see if you could help me figure out how to do some of the technical things behind the
Sure.
subscriptions. Um,
Yes, absolutely.
okay, can I share my screen?
Yes. I think I need to set up some permission. There you go. You should be good. It might still ask you to request permission, but if it does, just hit that and you'll be fine. Bingo. Gotcha.
Okay, cool. So, you've helped me with this already, but what I wanted to understand is behind the scenes, um, how do I have a subscription go to the fulfillment center versus a non-subscription, if this makes any sense.
Yes.
These I know how to do. I have a webhook and it just goes, but I don't know how to do a subscription for the same thing in the same form. If it was a separate page, I could just have the webhook do this, do something. It doesn't have to. I just don't know how to do it on the same page, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Are you still using Printful?
Printify, yeah.
Printify?
Yep.
Um,
Which apparently bought Printful.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, smart. So we can do this. There's a couple ways we can do this. Yeah, there's a couple ways we can do this. I think right now the best way for you to do it with your current when you transfer over to ShipZoom, it will be much easier. We have a direct integration with them, so we can set webhooks much easier. Right now with your setup, I think the best thing is going to be a Zap.
Oh, I do use Pabbly, and that's how I do it today. And I'm going to talk to ShipZoom later this afternoon. So,
Cool.
but I don't think I'll be ready to use ShipZoom by the time I need to use them.
Sure. This is a separate product, your subscription, aside from the
Correct.
t-shirts, correct?
Correct.
So that means it has its own SKU, it is its own product, and we should be able to use Pabbly just like you are right now. What problems are you having with that?
I just didn't know how to like. There's actually a couple pieces to this question. One is I could just pass the SKU to Pabbly just like everything else, and that makes sense to me for the first shirt. Um, when it comes to the subscription part of the reoccurring, nobody's triggering it, and I don't know how to do the second shirt and on, if that makes sense.
Uh, yes. So it's just going to be manual inside of Printful. So on the first of every month, right, you have your contacts tagged inside of ClickFunnels. And in Printful, can you make like buckets for people?
Not that I know of.
Okay, cool. ShipZoom will solve that as well. But you're just going to do this manually, Charlie.
Okay.
On the first, you go through into Printful, you choose the people that are going to get that shirt, and then boom, we're sending that shirt to those contacts inside of Printful.
Okay.
ShipZoom is going to change your life.
Okay, good.
When you set over, it's going to be so much easier.
That's way too much manual work for success. That's not going to scale.
Correct. It works now, right? As you're doing the thing on your lower level, you only have a couple subscriptions, so it works now. But yeah,
Right.
near future, it's like, holy cow, it's 40 hours.
Yeah, right. That's not going to work in the future.
Right.
Okay.
ShipZoom is going to change your life on all that.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I talked to him this afternoon, so I'll bring this up and make sure that they can handle this.
Yes, they're very accustomed to ClickFunnels and how it works, and you're gonna love their setup.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
It'll be nice to do the switch over, and I'll figure all that out after I talk with him.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. So how much time do we have? Would you be able to do a quick look at my because I want to do two things. I want to do the subscription, the t-shirt subscription. I also want to do the donation
Yes.
subscription. And I was wondering if you could take a quick look at the subscription.
Sure can.
Donation.
Sure can. Absolutely.
Okay, that's this one. Now, I should probably, it's going to look different if I go here. Because it doesn't, we're going to have a lot of negative space. Oh, it didn't. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to have to do incognito to show you. Because when I'm in incognito, this stuff doesn't show up, I don't think. It's like a to form.
Let's do it. Let's go incognito.
Well, so now, but real quick, is this correct? I use
yes
returning customer.
You don't. It depends. Returning customer. So this is just the preview of what you're looking at. By the way, that checkout preview. That means a returning customer who has already made a purchase with you. Okay. This is the screen that they're going to see. Turn that to guest checkout for me at the top. Yes.
I don't have that.
What do you have?
I have step 1 of 3, returning customer, upgrade.
Right. Okay. So you're running a 3-step order form here. This is just your preview as you're looking through at the funnel. Like this is just the preview. So if you click step 1 of 3, now you're going to be viewing the order form as not a returning customer, as a new customer, as a guest. And this is the process they see. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So is this the right way to do it? Or like,
yes,
I don't need I should do a 3-step with this as well.
You can do a 3 or a 2. You could do a 3, a 2, or a 1, Charlie. In this case, you could even do a 1-step order form. Really, really simple here because these are people already in your community. So you're not really looking for abandoned carts. These are donations as well. So we're not going to have like a hardcore marketing campaign with 17 emails and hit 3 times, right? We're not going to do that. So you could definitely switch this to a 1-step order form.
How do I do that?
We're going to go to our checkout steps. It's right. It should be this one. Checkout steps. Okay. And then at the top you have, just go to 1-step. Bingo. Now clean, simple 1-step.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to be that easy. Okay.
Bingo. Yes. Love this, Charlie. Love this.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I agree. I think a one step would be that makes sense. I want it to be as simple as possible. I want them to
Mm-hmm.
get in there, put their card in, and get out.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. That being said, I'm not crazy about this image. I'll do some more images to get a better one. I just
I
had
would
it.
probably take an image of yourself.
Oh,
I mean, they're donating to the group. They know Charlie, right?
yeah.
So, man, I wonder if we could just have an image of you, just thank you, something like
Oh,
that.
oh,
Honestly, super, super easy.
yeah. Yeah, you're right. It might scare people, but yeah.
It might, it might. We could also just throw like, you could just make you could just make a custom image. Thank you for supporting the Bourbonatos community. Your support means everything to the Bourbonatos.
Or I guess I could have a video.
Yes, you could, Charlie. There we go. Come on
A
now.
little video saying, "Hey, this is what it means.
A
Thank you
little
so
60
much."
second thank you video. Guys, this means so much to me. Your donations let me know that you like what we're doing and you're going to help me do more things. And I just appreciate you more than you could even know. Thank you so much for your donations. If you have ideas or anything you would like to see, please make sure to go to the community. I care tremendously.
I think that's what I should do.
Yep. I would agree 100%.
Okay. All right. So maybe I'll stick a video there. And when I do a video there, they have to click on it to play it, or does it automatically play?
They will have to click on it to play. You could make the video autoplay, but I think it was in like 2018 it happened, or maybe 2019. The whole internet changed where videos can autoplay, but without sound.
Yeah, I need sound.
Right. So for whether you make the video autoplay or not, like a video autoplay nowadays means the video's moving, they can't hear anything. They have to click to turn on sound. So whether you make it moving or you just have it as a still image, they're going to have to click to watch and see sound either way.
Okay. So I'll just
Cool.
have
What
this
what
static.
what people do a lot of times, Charlie, for simple little videos like this. Now that I'm saying this, I think we talked about this previously, but for everybody else to know too, what people do for like a little 1 minute video, or really what we do for any video, even if it's a 45-minute sales letter video on a sales letter, it doesn't matter. We'll put subtitles on it. So
Yeah.
if the video's playing, if they're at work, if they can't actually click to turn on sound, they can just watch and they can see the subtitles and they know what's going on.
Cool.
Yep.
I can do that. That's
Now,
pretty.
sorry, I don't mean to get into it yet. More questions. Keep them coming, Charlie. These are great.
Okay. I haven't really worked on the copy at all.
That's fine. Most times, Russell shoots a video first, and then he builds the rest of the copy and the funnel around that video and what he said.
Okay. Is it too much to keep all this stuff in here? This is basically from what I did with the t-shirt. Should I keep this or
Probably.
get rid of it?
Scroll down.
I
Yeah,
gotta,
they don't care. They don't care about the shirt size,
I
of
gotta get rid of
course.
that.
This is not too much at all. It's not too much at all, Charlie, because the stuff that you're going to say in your video is the stuff that's going to be down here on the funnel.
Okay.
So this is the perfect length when you take away the t-shirt at the bottom. It's going to be the perfect length. It has the information, whether they watch your video or they just do a quick scroll, they
Okay.
can get a quick summation of how much it means to you and what they might get from it.
Okay. Perfect.
Lovely.
That's great.
Now, okay, my question to you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ways to do subtitles. Like for before AI, we would go and we would just get somebody on Fiverr, and there's a bunch of people that love to transcribe videos. You could even like people used to find people that were trying to learn how to be transcribers or typists, like taking college classes for that. Like maybe they were going to be a typist in a courtroom. And they would just go pay him $20, and that person's super happy to type out your stuff because they're trying to practice. So they'll be like, "Oh, great, this is awesome." Anyway, yeah, there's and with AI now, there's tons of ways to get transcriptions. You can go to YouTube, and YouTube, when you upload, will automatically give you a transcription. You can also Notebook LM is a Google product. Notebook LM, you can take videos and put videos right to Notebook LM, and then it'll transcribe them for you.
Oh, I didn't know
So.
that.
Yeah, super easy to do transcriptions in 2025.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Charlie. There's only one way for somebody to make a donation, and that's a $15 donation.
No. This is the subscription.
A donation subscription.
And I don't know why it says Lifeblood. It should say $10. Yeah, this is the donations club. I don't know if I should call it something different, but this would be like a subscription.
Uh-huh.
And they'd have three different levels.
Okay. Let's preview this page.
Okay. And you could do
Oh, okay. I see. So you can do $20 a month, silver.
35,
Look at you. There we go.
50, and 100.
There we go.
And by the way,
Uh-huh.
these are big numbers.
What do you mean?
Like, is somebody gonna pay $50 a month? Like $20 a month, I think is a lot, which I need them to do. I need them to do $20 a month. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna reduce it, but I think it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Well, you did great. The one below is a one-time donation of $15. I would probably also do a one-time donation of $25. I would have that as an availability as well.
Okay.
If they only want to do a one-time donation, make sure to have an option where they can donate more than 15.
Okay.
Because you may very well have people that want to donate $100, but just do it one time. So I would probably set up variants for that one-time product, just like you did the other. Give people the options to do what they choose. But $20 a month is not that much.
No?
It really isn't.
Okay.
Like, for a group and a community that they enjoy, about topics that they enjoy, and you're doing the right things and finding community members and making courses and classes and trainings and having these hangouts, when they donate, they become like give them a name. Say a donation of any kind gets you like this status, right? You can also say your buddy is going to make a course.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah, Harry, he's going to make like a course or a training for people, right?
Yeah, we're doing a course every month.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. Then any donations, anybody who joins our subscription club gets access to all future courses. As we come out with one a month, you get access to everything forever. But if you do a one-time donation, that gets you access to a course or two courses, right? There still can be an offer that happens here. So we can think about that a little bit and play around with that. But $20 is not much at all, man. Think about how much would it cost for somebody to go out and learn the things that they obviously want to learn about? Your happy hours are taken off. They're doing great things, right? So everybody who donates, maybe you make a custom Zoom background that you send to every single person who donates, and whether it's a one-time or a subscription. Right? If you make a one-time donation, you get this certain background. And when you come up on the happy hours, you can have this background and everybody can know you're an amazing part of our community. If you're a subscriber and you go on the subscriber plan, you're going to get this special background. So when you join the community and do the cool things, everybody knows exactly who you are.
That's a great idea because I could have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum backgrounds.
There it is.
And is this clear enough if I have bronze, silver, whatnot? I mean, it does update here, but is it clear enough what it means?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yes. Everybody's going to know exactly what that is.
Okay. Okay, cool.
That's
Yeah,
the game.
I had a really good idea.
Tell me.
I don't know if it's going to work, but I think if it worked, it could make a lot of money if I could make it work. So I think Whiskey University has a problem that I would love to solve. And the problem is whenever somebody goes to a course, and there's a lot of different courses to get your degrees, they have to go buy a ton of bottles. And what I would love to do is to package samples of each bottle. And then for this course, we could have a box that has all the different bottles that they need. And if I could partner with Whiskey University, just one step at a time, and they have a course and they want to procure the bottles, they could just come to me. I put $20 on top of however much it costs. I think that'd be killer.
Killer. Killer, because why
Yeah.
haven't they done that yet? It's
Yeah.
obviously logistically difficult for them to do, or they're just too lazy to do it in any way, shape, or form. Now, this is no lift for them. You do the lifting, they get to add to their offer stack. Genius idea, Charlie.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
And Whiskey University is not a you thing. That's a third party.
no, it's a huge thing that I
Cool.
have nothing to do with. I have a
Cool,
couple
but you will
people.
now, and now you get to ride the coattails. And here's what I would do if you're going to be sending out packages. Guess what? Now you get to put the riders in the boxes. Everybody who does this gets an absolute free subscription to my school community.
I was also thinking that if you're in the community, you get a discount code. And if you're not, then you'll get an advertisement that you join the community, you can get this discount code.
There it is. There it is. That's perfect, Charlie.
Now it's logistically figuring it out because shipping spirits is a very difficult proposition. But
Sure.
if I can crack that nut, it opens a big door, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it seems like, from what I've seen, I did 10 minutes of research a couple weeks ago with you, but it does seem like there's regulations around shipping of alcohol, and there is a little bit of red tape, but it didn't look impossible. I say that because I saw 12 companies that had sponsored ads on my Google search that they're all doing it.
Yeah, people do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's being done.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have the licenses, and it might
So
cost.
we don't even have to be the front runner. We don't have to be the frontier that has all the arrows in the back. You just do what they did.
Yeah, I want somebody else to do all the licensing, all the D2C, all the 3PL, all that stuff. And whatever they charge, it's what it costs.
Yeah, 100%.
So anyway, I was excited about that idea.
A fantastic idea, Charlie.
Cool. Thanks.
Awesome. You got it, man. Any other questions for me today?
No, thank you. And I got your Facebook thing. Thank you very much. I'm gonna
I got more coming to you. Just other projects, but I got more to say on it.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Appreciate it.
Good stuff, Charlie.
Thanks, Dante.
That's so cool. So cool. That's like the business building right in front of our eyes. It's awesome. Okay, let's roll over to Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, good morning, Dante.
Good morning.
Charlie, I love your idea. I think that's a multi-million-dollar idea. And if I drank bourbon, I would be part of your club in a second. Dante, I have 3 questions for you today.
Great.
Okay, so I paid for the upgrade for Canva, so I have Canva Pro.
Cool.
My journal came in wonky. When I bought it, when I test bought my product, it came in with file folders, which is not what I want. So that's fix number 1 that I need.
Cool.
Okay, so
when you downloaded it from Canva, share your screen. When you share your screen, share your entire desktop. And
do you see everything?
Yes, I see your email now. Let me see the file on your computer. You downloaded this file to your computer, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Let's pull that up.
Let's pull that up. Where is that? That is not what I want. Okay.
It will be your files.
Here, it's right here. Do you see it? I'll pull it up.
I don't. Go ahead and click on it, though. Nice. And then double click that file. Let's pull it up.
That's not even this is not it. PS.
Okay, let's find the right one.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I messed something up there. And I don't know why this is doing that. So hold on a second.
No worries. Go right there to your files.
Right here?
Looks like a little manila folder.
Okay.
Right there at the very bottom middle of your screen. Oh, you have files up. Sorry. Go right here. Go to your desktop. And now search top right. Search that file. Whatever you named it.
I see it.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, cool. Nice. Let's pull that up. Bingo.
This is not it.
Okay, cool. So we probably downloaded wrong. Let's just hop over to Canva.
Yeah. Let me go to Canva home. Where's my stuff? Projects. Here it is, right here. So this is it.
Great. Let's download that. Share, top right. And yep. And that's a PNG. That should
Yeah.
be great.
Is that okay?
Yep, that should all be great. Download. All right, this will be nice and fast. Great. Go to your top file there, and you should be able to click the envelope to the right of it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here.
Yes, that'll show me the file location. There it is. Double click that top file.
Here?
Yep. Oh, and it did. Okay, it pulled up each thing as its own file. I got it. Let's go back to Canva. Share. Download. Make it a PDF.
That's what I thought. PDF print, right?
Yes. Download. Great. Click that little folder to the right. Show us the file. Great. Double click that top one. Yep.
Okay.
There we go. That's what we want. Now, open up your file folder again, right? At the very bottom of your screen, you have your files.
Here?
Sorry, I can't see your mouse.
Oh. So bottom left or bottom right? Sorry.
Bottom middle.
Bottom middle.
Yeah,
Oh, here.
Yeah, there. Great. Click that. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think it'll probably be the left one. Yeah. Is that the right file?
This is the download. So what's today? It's 11/27. If this is 11/26, I'm assuming it's this one.
Let's see. Double click it and let's open it up.
Yeah.
That's the right one. Great. Open up your files again, please.
Okay.
Great. Left one or that one. Sorry. I'm loose. It's so hard for me to see. Right click that file.
Okay.
And rename. And name this whatever you want, -final.
Okay. Okay. Good. We just need to download it into ClickFunnels, right?
Yes, we do. Now that we have the right file, let's go back to your ClickFunnels account.
Okay.
And let's go to your workflow that you're delivering. Well, there's a couple different ways we can do it.
We could do it in the workflow over here.
Yeah, you said the email came from the workflow, correct?
We put it into the pages yesterday, but I initially started by putting it in here. And then it didn't work. So I think you gave me a workaround to put it in the pages. So is it clear?
Yes, but when you say it didn't work, you mean you got an email that contained the link. Is that right? Like, how did you?
The first time I did it, I didn't have Canva Pro, and so I put it in here in the settings area, but it didn't upload. And so when I purchased, nothing came in. And yesterday we put in buttons to make it come in as well, and we did it in the pages.
Right. Okay. Do me a favor. Just open up a new browser tab.
Okay.
And go to myclickfunnels.com.
Or just go. Okay.
Or that too. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Bottom left, workspace settings. Then my assets. I think it should be around the middle of that list.
Oh, on this page?
Yes. No, sorry, over here.
Up here.
Yeah, it'll say assets, or I think it says my assets. There it is. Now we're going to go to downloads at the top. I believe it's that one. Okay, let's upload a file, top right. Go ahead and name it, whatever you'd like to name it, and then we'll upload.
Okay.
Great. Now you can just search that file, click your desktop. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Even better. Fantastic. Create that file.
My assets. Okay.
Okay, now I put this in your assets, Kimberly, because now ClickFunnels gives it a URL that you can share over the internet. So let's go click back into that asset you just made.
Right here?
I don't know. I can't see. Whatever the one you just made was. Is
Okay.
that the right one? I don't think that's what you just made. That name is way longer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not it. Let me
Oh,
go back
back
into
to
my,
work. Back to workspace settings, bottom
Yep.
left. Yep.
my assets. Do you want me to
Downloads.
go downloads?
Downloads.
Okay.
Mhm. Is that the name?
That's not the name. Why is it doing that? Showing 2 of 2. Okay, hold on. This is today. Why is there no, do you see this?
I don't know. Well, that's
Oh,
what
here,
you
I
named
see it.
that
You can see my
file.
screen? Okay,
Yes, I can.
I got it.
That looks like the right one. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Great. Right here, there's a little copy button, 2 pages.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Now we gave this a URL and you can now share this URL over the internet. Let's go back to your other ClickFunnels tab. Yup. Let's go into your workflow, green envelopes to the right. And let's go into your purchase workflow. Lovely. Let's go into that first email. Yes.
Okay.
Now we had a button at the bottom.
Yep, right here.
There it is. Click that button. We're going to change the URL. So remove everything. Lovely. Paste in your link. Bingo.
Okay.
Done.
Great.
You want to see something else really cool? Let's exit top left. Just add a step for me in the workflow. Hit that top gray circle or that one. Yeah, either way, we're going to remove this. I think you have one email that fulfills. You did this perfectly. But we can, I believe it's that step. Does that say send asset?
Yeah.
Yeah, click that for me. Now that you uploaded the asset to your ClickFunnels account, we can just deliver any assets right from our workflows. If you hit that drop down, you'll see the next one is the one you just created. Bingo. You don't need to, Kimberly. You have your own custom fulfillment email that you made, has the video, has the links, has everything. But because you put this inside of your ClickFunnels account, you just get other functions I wanted to show.
All right. And so what would that be? That would just pop up on their email differently?
Yes, they would get another email. It would be a system email, which of course you can edit in your workspace settings. You can edit all system emails and it would say, hey, you've unlocked this thing, and it would give them direct access to it. Again, in this, you do not need this. You have your own fulfillment email that you made. I would just have you stick with your own fulfillment email right now.
Gotcha. This is just for future.
Yes, this
Like
is
if I want to gather emails, I could just send this for free, right?
Bingo.
Say, here,
yes.
get your gratitude journal, whatever. I got
And then
you.
then let's say you didn't want to make your own custom fulfillment email and you didn't want to do that. And you're like, I just want to send this thing out really quick. Easy peasy. You can do that.
So someone would just, I would do a different funnel, be like, hey, you want your free gratitude journal for these steps? And then set up a different funnel and have that, if they sign up, have this just grant access.
That's exactly right.
Okay. So I just discard this now because I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, I think you can discard. It should kill the step. Let's see what happens.
Yep, it did.
Bingo.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to just do this while we're on the phone so that I have it done correctly.
Cool.
And then I have two other questions for you. What concerned me yesterday is that when you typed in my my modern Kundalini flow, you got some funky page that said this isn't working for some reason. And I signed up with Kronos. I did it with Kronos or Ionos. Ionos. Yeah, I always say Kronos. I want to make sure that this is right. It should be right. I don't know. We're going to put it in and we're going to find out. So I did that. I followed the steps.
Mhm.
My website came up initially, and now like all these little things are kind of falling apart on me and it's kind of stressing me out. So, you wanted me to do a forwarding rule where when I go on, because I really do want to go on TikTok, I plan to do this tomorrow and
Great.
say, hey, to get this 20-minute class, these are for all, these are all of you for $20 today only, or whatever it is.
Mhm.
But if they go to my modern Kundalini flow, I get that oops. And then you're like, let's do a forwarding rule. So,
Mhm.
number one, I'm kind of upset that my website is not working because I followed the steps. It was working before. But number two, the forwarding rule, let's put it in there so I can at least get this thing when they type in my URL or whatever,
Are you logged into Ionos right now?
somewhere. But let me just go on. Let me just do it. Ionos.
And what you really want is like, hey, let's set up this forwarding rule so I can forget about the website. They can go to my root domain, kundaliniflow.com, and it'll take them to my funnel where they can get the thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Beautiful.
what it's supposed to be.
Beautiful. Let's hop in and take a look.
Yeah. It should work. And the other thing is, well, let's just do this. I don't want to say anything. I don't know my password. I forgot it. Let me see if I have it. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
This is what happens. You have to write stuff down. I know I wrote it down. Um, it should just be okay. I might have to come back on tomorrow for that.
That's okay. You probably won't even have to go on. You won't have to wait for tomorrow, Kimberly. Our tech support team can help you with this. We work really closely with Ionos, so we could show you exactly what to do in your Ionos account. But honestly, it is very, very simple. You're going to go to your domain in your Ionos account.
Yeah.
And you might have to go to your DNS records.
Okay.
It might be in DNS, or it's not. There'll just be an option that's called forwarding.
Okay.
And that's what you need to use. So it'll either say forwarding as its own option, or it will be an option inside of the DNS. But once you find forwarding, you'll see it says forward https www.modernkundalini-flow.com to put in the URL of your funnel. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. So anytime they go to the root domain, https www.modernkundalini-flow.com, they type that domain in, they get forwarded to your funnel immediately.
And okay, to the 20-minute flow reset.
That's
flow.
right.
Okay. Here's something that you did for me. Thank you. I will do that when we get off. Here's
Cool.
something that you did for me that was totally amazing. And I feel like when I go online, how do you get to like where my links are? Like my is it here? Where your why is
Your
it?
funnel URLs?
The link in bio page, right? The link in bio page.
Oh yeah, exit again, top left. Hit that little back arrow. Just the one below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to use that one inside of ClickFunnels. That's why you keep going back and forth here. Hit that one more time. Bingo, funnels, and there we are. And now you can find your link in bio funnel from the list. Yes.
Okay, here we go. So you were amazing in helping me set up this calendar, right? So here we are, right? This is what comes up. Private session, apply here. That's a 15-minute. This link will bring me to the calendar.
Yep.
I'm just a little concerned where I'm going to have like a flooding of people. Like, oh, hey, let's talk for 15 minutes. I'm going to waste your time for 15 minutes or whatever it is. I can weed them out. But I think what I need to do next is create a separate funnel for private session clients only, right?
Yes.
And I might just think about tiering it like Charlie did for the bourbon, like, gold, silver, platinum, right?
You can make packages 100%.
Okay. Because people
but those are packages to sell private sessions, right? Where you can be the people's Kundalini.
Right.
Right.
those are sessions to sell, right? And that's what this is all about for the private session. This is just a 15-minute, you can have a conversation with me to see if it's a fit. That's really what
Yes,
it is.
but really what it is they're opting in for a sales conversation in them. So yes, you're going to give them a consultation, see if it's the right fit, but most of them are going to be the right fit, and you're going to sell them and say, hey, I'd love to start with you today.
Okay, good.
Do you have any objections to starting today? That's a great way to stop. Do you have any objections to getting started right now? And they'll typically say no. And great. Okay, let's get into it. So yes, exclusive private session should go to a calendar page where they can, free of cost, they can schedule a time with you. Start, Kimberly. Start. Leave it open. You're not wrong in your mindset of like, hey, I'm really scared that I'm going to get a calendar full of people that are just trying to take my time. You probably will. How much free time do we have right now, though? And how many sales conversations are you having on a daily basis right now?
I mean, we haven't started yet, right? So it's the dog days of summer. So I have the time. My daughter's in camp for the next 2 weeks from 9 to 4.
Nice.
So we have the time. I think I have this just listed for, I mean, I stopped before 2 because, you know, there's only so much time that I want to spend talking to people, to be truthful.
Yeah. And that gives that gives urgency and scarcity, right? Kimberly's calendar is not fully open. I have some certain times. That's great.
Right. Okay.
So you hop them in, they do the consultation, and then from there, you're right, that will be a separate funnel that you make all about your private clients that has the packages on there. And you don't even have to go crazy. If you know that you're going to get people to book a free consultation, do a sales call with them in the moment right there, you don't have to make a long, crazy, drawn out funnel. You're going to do all that in the moment. All you need to make is a funnel that has an order form on it, realistically. Headline, cover image or hero image, order form. That's it, because you can just send that link to people in the call right there. You say, hey, I'm going to give you this link. Click that link and then share your screen. I'll walk you through the order form. Make sure that we get started right away. And then they're going to pull up that link, and you just need a headline that says, lock in your private Kundalini coaching with Kimberly. There's an image of you down there going, yay, I'm excited, and an order form, and you're in the moment, real with them on the call. You say, great, put your name there, put your email there, put your phone number there, put your credit card there, choose your package. We think silver is the best for you, so they choose silver. They make the order right there on your funnel. Then you say, okay, let me just check the system. Bingo, I got you. Yes, you're tagged properly. We're all set. We're starting at this date and time. Done. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Now, so on the order form, it has to have a calendar link or no?
What do you mean?
Like let's say they want Wednesdays at 10 o'clock, right? Wednesdays at 10 o'clock, 10 to 11:30, I need to block off, right? So how does that work with the systems? Because I want this system to talk to that when I book clients. I want these. I'm not going to be able to talk to people. You know what I mean?
Yes. Then I would send them the calendar afterwards.
Okay.
I would get the money. And then after the order form, then they go to your calendar page. You'll have your calendar up on your computer. So as you're in the sales call, they'll want to be talking about times. You don't have to give them a calendar. You're with them. You can say, oh, wow. So if we want to do weekly for the next 6 weeks, I have 9, 10, 11, or 12 available. Which of those works for you? They'll tell you the time. Perfect. I have that available. As soon as we lock this in, I'll block it out, and it's going to be your slot for the next 6 weeks. They order, you get the money, and then they go to a calendar page where they choose that slot. Does that make sense?
Yes. And I'll start to work on that today because I think
Great.
that's the fastest way to bring in some money. So
yes, 100% fast path to cash right there, Kimberly. Absolutely. Love that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dante. I appreciate you.
Awesome. You got it. Great stuff. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Taylor's up. Hey, Taylor.
Dante, you blow my mind every single day.
Don't
I'm
get
surprised I got
now.
anything left between the ears.
Awesome. I'm glad to have you, Taylor.
I wanted to go through everything, all the gold nuggets you gave me on Friday to make sure I got them landed in there. And then I got lost in the weeds of where the PayPal goes. So can I share
Sure.
screen?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So changed the header, got all of that in there, changed this guy, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Took the one
Ah,
down.
look at you as featured in. Taylor, have you actually been featured on the on those?
I have.
And how did you get featured on those?
Through a client that has a massive product, and we totally 360 their business. They were going in the wrong direction. They actually hired my production company to create the TV ad, but I've been doing this for so long, I coach them on everything that was wrong in the brand. And then these Forbes, all of them wanted time. They're like, how do you know how to figure out what's wrong with the brand? I'm like, it's like that kid in the movie, I See Dead People. I see what's wrong.
Right. This is my superpower.
Right? It's my
Hard to explain. It's easy to do.
Right. If I had your technical brain with my superpower, I mean, the world would exist.
And it's so funny. I don't have a technical brain. I still don't know how to write a single line of code, nor will I ever. I just learned ClickFunnels. That's it. And you're going to be there, Taylor. So one thing I see as featured on is huge to have on your funnels. This is so good. And you have big names there. Are there others that you could add to this?
There are.
I want everything, Taylor. This is a huge brand lift. And as you funnel hack, you'll see all of your competitors have this. They have the above the fold, the hook for my emotional buyers. Right below that is going to be social proof. That's going to be as featured on and what customers say, you know, reviews and testimonials, things like that. So this would be a great use of your time. You'll see a lot of them have carousels. You'll want to use a little bit of custom code for this. You might just have it be an auto scroll feature where as soon as somebody lands there, Forbes, CNN, Smart, and ABC, it's all just like going to the left, slowly scrolling. So you're just constantly, does that make sense what I'm saying there?
It does, and I've seen it.
Yes. Okay, great. So it's interactive. It grabs people's eyes. They look at it. They look at what they see. A couple more scroll in. It's like, holy cow, Taylor's everywhere. You could get a little bit of custom code. You can get that done on Fiverr for like nothing. You might just want to also, you could make it a clickable carousel where they could click to the right and they could actually move forward and see more people. But you only have 4 displayed here. You could make this a skinnier bar with better imagery. You can see the backgrounds of all of your icons are the gray backgrounds. Well, we want to make this really sexy, Taylor. So you could make the bar skinnier and the imagery smaller, and you could have 8 of them displayed right there. And of course, 8 would be far better than 4. Does that all make sense?
It does. Oh, wait.
Cool.
I better be paying attention when I'm doing this.
It's okay. You can always hit your undo button at the top. I don't know where yours is. Yeah, you know what you're doing though. So, this is awesome. It's a huge lift. I would be telling you to get a developer, get a designer in some way, shape, or form that could make this beautiful for you. It will lift your funnel tremendously.
Okay.
And then look at you. You glow right below. You go into what clients are saying. Perfect.
Popped a couple testimonials in there. Talked a little bit about me. I took that bottom tab out that I had that was taking them back right to the same thing. So, so we got that put in there.
I would probably have a bottom button. Scroll me down. So you have your button right up top.
Do a button right here.
It is okay. It's a spam. Yeah. Ready to transform your brand into gold? So remember, emotion, logic, fear. That's how we build our funnels. The hook is for emotional people. The logic is where we tell our story. The bottom is for fear, urgency, and scarcity. And we want to have buttons scattered throughout our funnel. We don't know where we'll resonate with our customers. You might at the very bottom here, ready to transform your brand into gold. And they might go ballistic here, right? For all of your fear-based customers. So I would add a button here and make the button action scroll. So they would just scroll them to the top of the page where they can do the thing. I believe this is an opt-in funnel where they just fill out an opt-in form.
And you said it's a scroll?
Yep. We don't have to add a new row. Actually, we can just add an element. So click off to the side, put your mouse on that text, orange button, add element. Let's do it below your text, ready to transform. By the time they hit the logo, they're imagining that's all a footer. So click off to the side.
Okay.
Just to get out of our element settings, anywhere on your funnel. Yeah, put your mouse on the text, ready to transform. Add element. There we go. Let's add a button. Your search is always enabled, so just type "but" on your keyboard, Taylor.
Okay.
The cool thing about when you go to add elements, that search bar is always there. As you guys get better at your elements, your tools, and you know what you're looking for, add element, type it out, bingo, add it. There you go. Now you have your button. Take me up to the top. I think this button looks different than your other one. No, it's the same color. Fantastic. We want congruency in our brand, as you very well know. So now let's go to your bottom button. Click your button, please. We'll go to the button action. Scroll me down just a little bit, and there it is, button action. It's right now submit, but we want to make it scroll. So hit that and scroll to. There it is. Now we're going to, there you go, down a little bit. It's that first drop down, scroll to, and then no elements found. Just go to the top of your list here of your elements. Yep, scroll it up. And now as you move your mouse down, take a look on the left-hand side. Whatever you move your mouse on is now being highlighted. So it's really easy to see where we are. Ooh, where do I need to send them? Keep going down just a little bit. That should be perfect. Hit that.
Okay.
Save, top right. And let's preview. Scroll me to the very bottom.
Oh, where is it?
Interesting. Just reload the browser. Probably just the update didn't happen. And reload one more time. That's okay. Close this tab down. And preview again for me. Scroll to the very bottom. Now the button is not showing up. Happens all the time. This is probably just cache. I want you to right click the eyeball in the top. And then preview. That was a normal click. Close this down.
And I'm on a mouse track pad.
Oh, and you're on Apple.
Yeah.
So what is that? It's 2 fingers on the trackpad and a left click. There you go. Open an incognito window. Great. I can see this. You shared everything. Scroll to the bottom. There's our button. So what this tells me is your browser is cached. Happens all the time, Taylor. If you guys ever are like, ooh, I made a change, I'm not seeing that change, it's probably just your cache. Preview in incognito. If it works in incognito but not a normal browser, it is 100% just a cache.
Okay.
Cool. I'm not super concerned about you clearing that out right now either, Taylor, because you can just preview incognito and keep doing the thing until we launch. We'll deal with that later on. Let's go click that bottom button, though.
I just did, and it took me to the top.
Let me see. Bingo. Love that. Fantastic. Now, scroll me up a little bit. So I want to see some more stuff. First off, I want to see text here. I want to see text that says, fill in your information below to receive free access. Something like that.
Okay.
We need to give people clear, concise directions. I have to code really quick. Oops, I'm late on that. Sorry, Taylor, just give me 2 seconds. All right. Yes, so we got to be clear. We have to always tell customers what to do. Without the direction, they would have to know to put their name and email in there, and they probably won't. And also, these are our calls to action that we have for people as well. And that's really it. I mean, you're the only other thing I'm seeing is you have that free webinar for entrepreneurs, business owners. That should be at the very top as a header.
Okay.
You have that as sub headline. That should be way, way, way up here. And we would typically put that in like a different colored box just to really draw attention to that. But aside from free webinar moving up to the top here and you putting your text there, super happy with everything I've seen.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll get
Absolutely.
that
What
done.
other questions do we have, Taylor?
And then I had so once, whoa, where did I just go? Okay, once they go here, go through that, then they get to the thank you page.
Hmm?
And then that's where I have the offer, my first small offer. And then I wanted to add the PayPal piece to it. And I wanted to find out exactly. So I added the thank you, you're in. I have my thank you video.
Nice.
Scroll down. They've got 5 minutes to decide if they're going to grab all the brand alchemy PDFs.
Mm-hmm.
And if they say, I want this, after they click on that, is it that next pop-up that I put the PayPal link in?
I can't really tell. What does that black text say? Does that say open pop-up?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then it is our pop-up. Let's show our pop-up. I believe it's that up top.
Okay.
Or is it that one? It's one of those. Yeah, there it is. Okay, great. So here we go. Here's our order form. Your order form is already going to have PayPal enabled. If you enabled PayPal in your account, do you know if you've done that?
I can't remember if I did. I'd have to go back and look.
Okay, we can go take a look really quick. What time is it? I have time. Let's go take a look and just open up a new browser tab for me, please.
Okay.
Go to myclickfunnels.com. You can do it actually up in your browser search up at the very top.
Hold on.
Yep, myclickfunnels.com.
Hmm.
That's not true. Myclickfunnels.com, press enter.
I'm still getting an error message.
Missing an S.
Oh,
My
Thank you,
ClickFunnels.
Yeah, MyClickFunnels.
on funnels. Okay. Hold on. Oh man. Oops.
We want myclickfunnels.com. Yep. Try again. Type in the search myclickfunnels.com. There it is. Bingo.
Okay.
myclickfunnels.com, when you're logged into your account, will just take you into your already logged in account. Beautiful. We need to check out your payments. So let's go to your workspace settings, bottom left. I have to look in my account. Remember, done this in a minute. I'm sorry. Workspace settings, general payment settings. Yeah, it's right here. Right there. Credit card, Apple Pay. Scroll me down as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, inside of your payments AI, did you add your PayPal?
That's what I don't think I did. I think I did Stripe, but I don't think I did.
Correct. Okay, correct. I would pretty much guarantee that's what happened.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. Yes. Yes, I'm right on that. So all you have to do now is add PayPal to your payments AI account. Just connect the two, and then PayPal automatically shows up on your order form. Same with Apple Pay.
Okay. All right. I'll get on that.
Absolutely. Anything else today?
More, but I want to, let me get this stuff done. And then I think that was the biggest piece. I did add my last piece that you got me, you planted that seed to add a third or a second option. So I added a 4-week clarity masterclass. So I added another upsell in there. You had mentioned like after they buy that, do you want to have another upsell in there? So I created that 4-week masterclass, did it for $198. And I kind of created the bones to that.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Popped a couple testimonials in there.
Uh-huh.
I added one bonus.
Do you have more testimonials, Taylor?
I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Don't be scared to brag on yourself. Your customers don't know the great works that you've done in the past. Only you know those. We have to tell our customers. We have to show them the things that we have done. So get the biggest names, get the biggest results, the biggest success. And like, again, I shared with you about that slider.
Yeah.
I'd love for you to make a slider or a carousel or something like that where people can really see. Another cool thing that we do is you can have buttons that show and hide sections. So like imagine just below these 2 reviews right here, there's a button that says see more success stories. And when they click that, 2 more show up. And then below that is another button, see more success stories. And when they click that, 2 more show up. Don't everybody is you're not doing anything wrong here, Taylor. We all are. I don't want to be braggadocious. I don't want to be a jerk. I want people to like me, right? Here's just a little bit of what I've done. They don't know that. And this is what they're using to make that decision. Leverage the big works you've done. Put it all here.
Okay. I'll
Cool.
pop in there. And then
And I see a little bit of design stuff that we can change on this, but
Okay.
this is the least of my concerns right now, right? Yes, we can tweak design to increase conversions and play around with different things, like for instance, and then I'm gonna hop over to Trey because he's here. Anyway, go up a little bit, Taylor. There you go, bonus. So this looks to me like it's really built well for mobile optimization. And I think it's nice, but like I would rather see bonus as a headline. I would rather see a 1-column row right here with just a headline. Bonuses, limited time only. Bonuses, today only. When you say yes, you'll also receive bonus number 1, bonus number 2, just like Russell lays it out. Right. This is like what Trey loves to tell us. Don't be cute, be clear. Just a clean, simple. You see, do you see what I'm saying? Where bonus is kind of like hidden inside the other paragraph, and it's all kind of congealed together. Where I want bonus as a standalone headline. That way, as they're scrolling through, it's 2025, right? So as they're speed scrolling through the page, there they see bonus. Ooh, that makes them stop. And they look, what am I going to get? Oh, when I buy today only, I get these. Well, what are these things? Does that all make sense?
it does. It totally does.
Great. So I'm seeing some small stuff like that, but I've seen nothing that is so bad that it's like, oh, that won't work. Everything I'm seeing will absolutely work. Let's get it live. Let's get it in front of customers, have Microsoft clarity on this, and let's get some data, and we can make a data-driven decision.
Perfect. You showed the clarity thing yesterday, and I wish I would have like filmed that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so good. And I actually woke up in the middle of the night thinking about it. I'm like, I can't remember any of it now. I'm like, dang it.
That is okay. I have what you need. I got what you need.
'Cause you're done.
All right, let me grab this. I'm going to put it in the chat for everybody here. Microsoft Clarity is the key to everything, gang. It is how we make data-driven decisions. Microsoft Clarity will give you screen recordings and heat maps of your exact customer interactions on your funnel. See what's working, see what's not. Also, Microsoft Clarity has an AI in it. It's a Microsoft product, so it has Copilot in there. No longer do you have to take 2 hours at the beginning of each day watching screen recordings like a robot. Let the robots do it for you and go be a CEO in other ways. So I put a link in the chat that has a walkthrough on all that for you, Taylor. And anybody else who's unaware of how to do it, it walks you through everything.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. I'll be able to sleep tonight.
I love that.
Thank you so much. So helpful.
You're more than welcome. More than welcome. Okay, gang, as promised, we have a fun session today. I am excited. We get to take a behind the scenes look from Trey Llewellyn himself. If you guys don't know, Trey is the longest standing and current still record holder for ClickFunnels for most revenues generated through a funnel with his G17 or G1700, I believe, his flashlight. He's still the record holder, probably going to be the record holder for the rest of his life. And we get to go see how he does business every single day. Trey, what's cracking, my man?
What's up, buddy? Hello,
Hey,
hello.
hey.
Hello, hello. Oh, I'm winning out. There we go. I'm back.
Bingo.
Yeah, dude, I thought it'd be so fun today to do 2 things. One is, give you guys an office tour so you can kind of see, what's around here, what's that look like. And yeah, just kind of like, maybe a real quick office tour. I think our total square footage is maybe 2,000 square foot. So it's not big. It's nothing crazy. We just get things done. I show up every day. I'm usually the first one in the parking lot and the last one when I leave. We have a dentist office next to us. They work, part-time. It's like 3 days. We have a chiropractor. I think they work 3 hours every 2 days. So Yeah, that's the chiropractor life, though. Like they want to make a lot of money, but never work. So it's pretty funny. But it's hard to do that. And then I'm in like a doctor's office, so it's all doctors, and then we have us, which is the hellions. Like we get after it. Like we're loud, we're ambitious, we're always here. So they're probably wondering, what do you guys do? But yeah, so anyways, I thought it'd be cool to do an office tour and then do some wins with you guys, and then go into basically funnel optimization, of course. So I'm gonna unplug. I'm really like super plugged in here. So I'm gonna switch
Before
mic.
you unplug, Trey, that
Yeah.
that new mic is crispy. You sound great.
Oh, it is.
Ooh.
That's good. I've
Oh.
been kind of playing with it. I have no headphones to know how it sounds, so I'm just like tweaking buttons, recording, and then coming back like, "Does that sound all right?" So now I'm glad that
Oh
sounds
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah. It's fresh. But
Good.
so before you unplug and get off that mic,
Yeah.
Trey is one of the things I love about Trey Gang is he shares with us his honest insights, being able to be a Monday morning quarterback, looking over the years of like, here's what I did great, but here's where I missed the ball. Here's where I should have done things differently. So there's a reason Trey is in the current office that he's in. There's a reason Trey operates the way that he does. I'm sure you guys don't know this. We have a lot of new members. Trey runs his entire business from his cell phone. Literally his cell phone, and he took specific measures to get to this point. Could you give us a little backstory, Trey? Why do you have this office? What did you go through? What did you learn?
I went through a lot of pain. Wow, the pain. Went through a lot of pain to get here. We had, we had a call center of 50 people in St. Louis. We had 25 juveniles that like to ship boxes. Basically, if they had a heart and two hands, we were hiring them. They worked in a 7,000 square foot facility. We had a 10,000 square foot facility with a call center, brand new carpet, nice ceilings, good lighting. We had white noise in the office, speakers and music, and like it was pristine, like it was crispy. Uh, and like we were making money, but we weren't making money. Like we were bringing in revenue, but we weren't profiting much. And the amount of work and effort it took to oversee 50 call center agents, and we'd make 100 grand with those guys, and we'd be plus or minus 5 grand profit every month because I didn't know how to run a profitable call center. And it looked good on paper, but honestly, it wasn't really like ever making much. And so we had the 10,000 square foot. I think that was 10 grand a month. We had internet, which was $1,000 a month. So right there, like I had to make $11,000 in profit just to break even. Even if you're at a 10% profit margin, you got to make 100 grand a month just to break even on just your rent. And it was just hard. I had a lot of CEOs. I had a couple guys who were contractors that were very expensive and took advantage of us, which kind of sucked looking back. But you trust in a lot of people, so you want them to guide you, and you think they're guiding you, but you're like, dude, you're just costing me a lot of money. So it was really hard. I had a big conversation with Alex Ramosi back then. That was 8 years ago, I think now. And I remember talking to him on the phone, and I was like, dude, like, we're in this situation. How to make more money? What do you think? He's like, burn it down. And I couldn't really comprehend how I could do that. He was like, just go in there and tell them they're all fired. And that was really hard for me. I have a really big heart, and I knew all these people, right? I worked with them every single day. I saw the cars they drove. I saw their kids, pictures at desks, and all the things that came with that. So my emotions were very well tied into that. We were stuck in a 3-year lease. I think it was a 3 or 5 year lease, where it's 10 grand a year or a month. And to break that lease, I still owed 300 grand to the rental company. And Alex gave me the best advice. He goes, go in there and tell them that the company's going out of business, and if they want to sue you, you have a bankruptcy attorney that they can contact. And that's exactly what I did. So I went in there and I said, hey, we're going out of business. If you want, we can. I don't want to tear the place up. I don't want to put holes in the wall. Like I'm not going to be that tenant. I'm letting you know like we can't afford the payment anymore. And they're like, thanks for telling us. Can we downsize you? And the answer was yes. So they actually downsized us to like a 2,000 square foot facility, opened that one up, and we made contracts that they're like, hey, these are extinct. Don't worry about it. We feel you. It's business. We want to keep you as a tenant in a lower unit. And that was amazing because I was thinking, oh, I'm locked in this contract. And just having that conversation with them made it really simple to walk out that door and be like, whew, that's such a relief because I just saved $300,000. And of course, I had to go tell everybody that they were fired. But we gave I think we gave everybody 2 weeks severance or even a month severance. So like they were fired on August 1st, but we gave them a full 30 days of pay. Like we just paid them, and they could go out and find new jobs for 30 days. I don't know if they did, but that felt good for me. It hurt our bank account for sure. Writing a check for probably $150,000 to pay people that obviously didn't bring any income in, so that was a negative. But it was a lot of learning. It was a lot of stuff, and that put me on a road to figure out how can I do it more profitably, more lean, and with people who know how to have positions in the business that run it well. Like for instance, like we were trying to do logistics. We were trying to ship everything out. We're trying to make sure that we are Amazon realistically. And there's people who are do really good at that. You know, ShipZoom out of Boise, Idaho. That's all they do. They just ship stuff out. We should probably hire them. So we hired them. People who do traffic, people who are in the Philippines, they just run a call center. We hired them. Right now we have AI actually made its first sale. I think it was no, that was last week Friday. So our AI, interesting enough, we have an AI calling our customers right now, and it converted. It dialed 65 numbers. Uh, it talked to 3 people, and it sold 1. So is that like a 33% conversion rate of talk tos, which is pretty fantastic. I don't know if that'll spread out, we'll see. But that's really, really cool because from start to finish, it did the call, talked to them, knew what they ordered, and took the money over the phone. And, we already had the money on the card, obviously, but just confirmed the card, if you will, the last 4. Charged the card went through. They said it's approved. Order went to ShipStation, seamless. So that was a really cool. We've been working on it for like 45 days right now. But that's where our world is going, is digital. So the more digital we can become, the better. So I've downsized our office to this. We pretty much just my brother and I. He's in the other room right now, and we run out of this office. I'm greedy. I pretty much have ownership of 4 rooms. I own 3. One is the studio. One is a gym and a bed. And then the other one is this room right here, which is our conference room, which I've pretty much taken over, which is about an 8-foot table, and it's pretty much full of just junk, just a lot of stuff floating around. But anyways, I'd love to give you guys a tour. Dante, do you have any other questions before we take a little tour?
I don't think so. I just want everybody to know that the reason that he is here is just built off. How many of us have friends that have the same stories? And I have a friend who's got a massive electrical company, and he did the same thing. He inherited it from his father. Yeah. He was like, I want a nice office. I want new trucks for the fleet. I want all these flashy things for pride. And sure enough, now he's back in that same old worn out garage that his dad's been in for years, right? So I just wanted everybody to understand the reasoning behind like why this is what it is right now, because it's powerful and it's knowledge you guys can leverage as you start building, growing, and scaling. Trey, we'd love to take a look, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to unplug. Actually, might lose you. Hold on. Make sure my Wi-Fi is on. So if I go dark for a minute, I'll be right back. So let's see. I'm plugging the whole.
Unplugging the motherboard. That's a fun face to get stuck on too. Screenshot this.
All right, Dante, there you are. Now you're back. All right, cool.
Oh, just missed the screenshot. We got you, man.
Oh, was I looking good?
You were.
I like that eye open. All right, so basically, you guys always see the windows, so we put shades on those because those are getting pretty crazy. I'm pretty much going to turn this like this. This is the desk I sit at every day. So obviously you got mics. There's a big whiteboard. It's a glass board back here, which is pretty sweet. And then this is always running on the right side, which basically is wonderfully red today because of tariffs. So you got, this is all Bitcoin, crypto stuff that basically I can always look left and see kind of where the market is, right? Are we up, down? What's going on? We're never going to sell anyway, so it's really pointless to even watch that. And then I have a treadmill. So like this morning, I didn't get up at 3 or 4 o'clock. So I came in the office and the first thing I did was I jumped on the treadmill. This has a laptop stand, which is pretty sweet. So I put my laptop up here, has like these little clips that hold the laptop sturdy while I'm on the tread. Basically, I wear a heart rate monitor and make sure that I'm pushing like 112 to 115, which is my fat burning mode. And I just do that for an hour and 15 minutes. And then basically I'll set the laptop down, plug in, and rock out. But I'll walk you to the front here.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get an intro. So basically you'll come through this door. It's locked by fingerprint, so you can only get in with a fingerprint. So then you come through here. This is the hallway to everything. So as you can see, there's about 4 rooms here. This is the first room. This is where we have a lot of our products stored. We have our hit list. So this is a hit list that we have pretty much all on the entire wall. These are all affiliates. So basically, we took pictures of affiliates at ASW, Affiliate Summit West, and we do selfies. So I talked to you guys about that. As like, do a selfie, you remember them. So this is just basically on if there's one here. Oh, here's one with me. So here's one with me, just with the guy. And then we have notes that we store inside the photo. So when we come back here, I can go to each person and remember them, who they were, how much traffic can they push, what type of traffic do they push. So then we can go in here and be like, all right, did we hit this guy? We put little green dots on him. I don't know if we have any green. Oh yeah, like these are red dots, green dots. Like, oh, he sucks. Don't hire him. He wasn't that great. Or maybe a green dot of like, hey, he started pushing traffic. If I don't sleep good the night before, we have a cot. So I will just pop on that cot for 15, 30 minutes and take a nap during the day. Don't tell my wife. So that's a hidden gem right there. That thing is amazing. And then this is the tonal. So the tonal is amazing. This is a complete workout system, so it doesn't take up much room, which is nice. We'll do pretty much any exercise that you ever want to do. So basically, it's a bedroom and a gym all at the same time. So I love that thing. And then this is our studio in here. So this is where pretty much all the production is done. So that's Bryceland in the background. So we got the Kinos, lighting structure on the top, 2 cameras, backlit screen, and then we got obviously the awards. We're doing a new type of film. Dante knows what that looks like. But basically, let's see, we got the Kinos up here. We're looking real nice. Look at those. Those look nice. So this is the new.
Man, that looks good.
These are the new Blackmagics studio cameras, which is pretty sweet. This one's actually tilted sideways. So as you can see, it's on its side. It's a 90-degree angle. And those are going to be for Instagram reels, TikTok reels, things like that. It's pretty cool setup. So just basically, this is all in one unit. So you can change, you can see the screen. So it comes with a built-in screen versus like an iron load, but it comes with all your hookups like HDMI, Ethernet. You can control it from, a distance, which we don't use any of that. But as you can see, it's set up for, trying to get the angle right, set up for TikTok. So we got tilted on side, then we'll re-edit those. That's going to be a really good scene right there. But isn't that pretty wild? Like what you can see what it looks like outside the lens, pretty crappy. And then you get it inside the lens, you're like, oh, that looks like a great set. Just movie magic.
Well, crappy is definitely not what I would call that. It looks good.
Yeah, this was this studio is inspired by Grant Cardone. So when he had his big studio, I took like tons of screenshots, reviews of videos of just like him in the studio, and then basically took that to a contractor and said, I want the exact same thing. And that's what we built here. So his was actually a little bit bigger. His actually expanded this way, and then his expanded that way. Obviously, this room's only so big, so we can only get so much in here. But these are screens. So these are pretty cool. These are just TVs. So as you can see, these are just TVs with lines in them. But you really don't capture that line. And then it runs all to the back here. In the back, this is behind the scenes. Pretty cool. Let's see, can we get it? Maybe. Oh, I got a board in the way. There we go. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's just
There
framed
you go.
out.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's all framed up in there, and then all the wiring is down there on the bottom. This makes it happen. Then we run that big screen through this computer here. So basically, any image that we want on that screen is popped into this computer, pops over. We got the Vibe board sitting, so that's wheeled over, and then we have markings. Kind of cool. So we have markings on the floor that tell me where to stand during filming. And they're not markings, they're actually almost like, those like rubber pieces you put, like furry rubber pieces you put on the bottom of furniture.
Oh yeah, like the felt stuff.
the felt stuff. So that way I can feel it with my foot. So my right foot, I can feel it. And so I don't have to look down to see where the X is. I just feel it with my right foot. I know I'm in frame.
Oh, that's smart. I use pink tape and I can't feel it. I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah, they're cool. Like little fuzzy things you get on the bottom of the furniture. And then here, these are the big screens. I don't know what size those are. Those are pretty sweet. But this is pretty much master control. Bryson pretty much sits in this office. I'll come in here and visit him. Sometimes I sit next to him here with this big guy. A lot of landscape. You can get so much landscape. I don't know what kind is this? What are these things? The LG is like what are they, 80-inch? No, they're bigger than that. They're probably about an 80 because that's 80 inches up there. But we run these, then we have our Bitcoin and stuff like that running in the background. But these are pretty cool. They got tons of real estate. You can put up like all your Skypes, all your Telegrams, all your messages, and see exactly how everything is performing or who you need to talk to or whatever. But this is my home base in here. So basically, this is where Trey hibernates. So I just come in here, get on the laptop, plug in, full in microphone, watch Bitcoin, treadmill, coffee machine just in case, TV. I really don't ever put anything on there. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Every day, just dialed in,
That is awesome. I love that. That's a sweet setup, man. It's efficient too. Look, you can just move around. You don't have to go across a 10,000 square foot office to find that guy.
No, there isn't no guy to find. There's only two guys here. I pretty much know where they're both at. Mainly me. Let's see if I can switch this. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Boop. Now back to spicy audio.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that mic
Better
is
there.
clean.
I like that. All right, so yeah, love the Einstein. Is Einstein? Oh, the Einstein picture. Yeah. Bryson uses that for his watches. So he buys and sells used watches, high-end watches, and so that's kind of his backdrop for those watches. So he takes like really high-end close-up photos, and that's the backdrop blurred out. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's his staple.
Sweet.
That is his staple. Let's see. This is a 20,000 downgrade space. Yeah, yep. This is the downgrade space. And then we use all the rooms though. We use all of it. I don't think we need much more for what we have. We could probably almost be out of one room, but I wouldn't have the tonal. I mean, realistically, Bryce can work in here, but we talk all day, so he'd get annoyed of me talking, and then he's always on the phone doing stuff as well. But yeah, any other questions before we move into wins and optimization?
If anybody has any questions, you guys can just unmute. Let's have a little talk about it. Questions about office setup, studio, maybe why, mentality behind it.
Trey, do you think that with AI, you're not going to need studio space anymore, that you can actually create most of what you're trying to do with cameras and lighting and backdrops on a computer screen?
Probably, at some time. I mean, Russell's looking pretty good. AI, I mean, a couple tweaks, and he's pretty much doing it through AI, which is nice. I think there's still some form of it that you'll have needed, but I mean, the stuff that I'm seeing the guys push out with their product, it's pretty amazing. It's all AI. You might do something that you can illustrate to AI, like, hey, I want the guy to move his hand like this, right? Or put his hands like this. And then you feed that, and then AI goes and creates that cartoon character, and then they do that body movement. There could be something like that where you don't need like a full production studio. But I do think there's still, people want live, like people don't want, AI. But if you can sell through AI, then that's fine too. Like, what's really interesting is people are becoming more susceptible to it, because with our bot that's outbounding right now, we call and we'll say, hey Scott, this is Trey, an AI bot calling on behalf of .com products about your order. We wanted to kind of verify your address, do all the things, and you're like, yeah, like you just kind of go with it, And then if someone's like, is this a robot, or hey, let me speak to a live agent, whoop, we just pass it over to a live agent. Maybe it gets frustrating, maybe they don't understand, So I think AI is definitely taking over a lot of stuff. Like I'm building out a presentation right now for a webinar, and the GPTs that you can use are becoming more and more creative. So for like one of the presentations that I'm putting out right now, I'm using stick figures, and there's a GPT that can create stick figures for my presentation, which makes it's more simple for people to understand the concepts that I'm trying to teach versus me going to Fiverr or a designer and saying, I need a stick figure for this, and all the things. So it's not fast, but it's faster than probably corresponding with a designer. Because I'm sitting, on my laptop at night on the couch, and I'm telling ChatGPT the stick figure I need. Like here, I can show you just a real quick glimpse so you can kind of see. It's pretty freaking hilarious. Um, I was showing this to somebody else and they freaking loved it. But just like little stick figures like this guy, like on your t-shirt store, buy now, monthly t-shirt club, like he's running and buying and then, taking money to the bank. You're just scrolling VRBO now. Like that's what you're doing. So like these would take a long time because I would have to describe to the artist what I want for each of these. And all I did was ChatGPT that over and, it creates an image and I put it in a little black box and off we go. Pretty cool. But those are becoming more and more available to us with like VO3 scripting. And man, I'm like scratching the surface. Like I'm doing a bad job of selling it. Just it's done a great job of what I've needed and performed. I think, even this morning I was watching a YouTube video of the Diary of a CEO. I think those guys do a really great job of how they interview people, but I think their sound quality is great. And so there was a shot that he was interviewing Mr. Beast, and it showed their mic setup. So it was a more wider shot in the studio. So I mean, I geek out about that stuff. There's a wide shot, and I take a screenshot because I could see the mics they were using. And so I take a screenshot. I sent it to ChatGPT. I was like, "Hey, what mics are these?" It's like, "Oh, those are Rhodes, directional mics. Perfect. Go to Amazon, Rode directional mics. Popped it up, $229." For me to like try to figure out what those mics were in Google stick mic, long mic, I don't know, boom mic. I might have found it, but it wouldn't have been as fast, right? So just allowing me to work faster just by utilizing what I know how to do. AI is definitely speeding us up, you know? So is it coming? Yeah, I think so. But move with it, move and allow it. Like I think what like 50 and above people use it. ChatGPT is Google. 30 and above people use ChatGPT more of like searching and research and deep thought. And then 20 and up, 20 to 30 use it as a coach, as a personal assistant. And that's what I try to do. I try to make it my coach, like especially for like losing weight. It's done a great job. I just got to follow it. Being disciplined enough to follow what it tells me to do, or investing. So I will run hard metrics through it to discover, hey, what is the best investments I should be looking at right now? Or I uploaded my entire webinar script that I'm going to do probably later in the month and said, find errors. Where could I sell harder? Where can I create more urgency? Where do you see there maybe being like no flow, like the flow breaks? What would you add? What would you delete? What would you remove? What is there any fluff that you see? So just asking it to be a coach and help me and assist me in, doing a better job so I can deliver better. Because for me, personally, a weakness I have is I have so many different thoughts going in my brain at one time that I have a very hard time keeping on one track. And I will skip around, which to me no difference, right? Like I have those two thoughts, two tracks going, so nothing ever kind of derails. But for someone listening to me, they don't understand what I'm saying. And so ChatGPT does a great job of making me stay on track and deliver the message as I want it to be delivered. And so it lands harder for the viewer. So I use it for that. So I think AI is a great assistant. And now they got that little agent bot where you can like make it work and do things. Like go find winning products, go find the top ten competitors of my website and deliver it to me. And then you like watch it work. It's pretty crazy. I haven't used it that much yet, but it looks cool. It looks cool. So, I heard something today where it was really fascinating. And I'm not going to say it the way I should or the way I heard it, but it was in the context of with the increase of AI, where we're headed and how fast we're creating new technology. It's happening. Man, what did he say? I should just go find it again. But it was really well said. It was basically saying like what a year's worth of learning is now in 11 days. And you gotta keep failing. You gotta be more comfortable with failing more often because the level of change that is happening through the environment is so rapid now that every 11 days something new or more advanced is coming out. So we have to like fail forward. It was really like about failures, and it went back to Amazon of how they have failed in billions of dollars, but it got them to hundreds of billions of dollars in success. You just got to be comfortable failing, and failing fast. But anyways, that was a long-winded answer to your question of AI, Scott. So apologize. That was me on a tangent.
Thanks.
Uh,
Great perspective. Appreciate it.
you're welcome. Yeah, no problem. Let's see. I saw a comment pop up. Can you share some of those GPTs? Yeah, of course. Is that Jennifer? Let me pull up that. And like I said, I'm not using much. Um, click the wrong button. Here we go. Okay, so this is my chat right here. So basically, I go to GPTs. I know uh, Dante's done all that stuff, but basically, I just needed stick figures, and so I literally typed in stick figure artist or stick figure creation. I don't even know what I put in. I think I just put in stick figure. And what I try to do is I try to grab the one that has like the most people using it, just kind of going with that parade mentality. There's more people using it than, it's probably good. But I went with this one. This was my actually one, stick figure artist. This is the one I chose. And then basically you can click these little buttons right here and you can make it stick, keep in the sidebar so that way they don't disappear. So as you can see, I'm using the VO3 prompt builder, stick figure artist, Rick, which is a viral coach, AI, a Shopify advertorial builder. What else I got? VO3, TikTok viral scripts. So even like that, like you can go in here and be like, oh man, I need to become viral. So someone's already created a GBT for you that 100,000 people are using, so it's probably decent, called the TikTok viral script. And what's nice and pretty crazy is these are all free. Like I don't even know what the point is of people making these things and giving them away for free, but it's all about you go in here and you can do whatever. You can grab them and then put them in here and work with them. But they got, top picks, writing, productivity, research, education, lifestyle, programming. Oh, we got some more. I don't want to slide over. But those are your top ones, right? Productivity. That's kind of cool. Go through and there you go. You can even do a see more. Oh, that's cool. Flowcharts and mind maps. Like what I would like is, something that I'm currently missing out on that Dante's beating me to the punch is taking my training videos and then making a summary or a checklist or a well-crafted PDF for people to follow along. I guarantee that's probably in a GPT somewhere. I want to upload a video or a training and I want you to skim through it and then create a, PDF handbook that I can give to my viewer so they can follow along and fill in the blanks. because I think those are great. People love downloads. So like I would search GPT for that versus going out and grabbing like a designer or someone that I'm going to hire when it probably can be done pretty fast and decently done through a GPT like this. So yeah, that's how I use it. So I just use GPTs. But anyways, I was going to show you earlier. We can go in here in tools, and this is that agent mode now. It's pretty cool. So you get agent mode, and basically it gives you an idea like what do you want to do? Review rare earth metals, find the best value. That's kind of cool. Compare cultural rise, create a 4-day, reports, actions, order pizza. There you go. Deliver for 10 people. Book a dog friendly. Find me a babysitter. Spreadsheets, organize, create a spreadsheet. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Presentation. See, this is exactly what I needed. Build presentation. So I wonder if I could give it like that'd be really interesting. If I could give it my script that I wrote out and said, build me a slide by slide, presentation inside Keynote to give to my viewers. That'd be really interesting. I probably could take away some of that actually. But yeah, those are some of them. 13's everybody good there? Cool. I think I have made one chat GPT of my own, but that takes a long time. I use mainly other people's. Lazy. I'm lazy. All right. I think that's good, Dante. Did you have any other questions?
No, I think that's great. Just in case you guys want, if you can't find a GPT, a great way to take like videos and things you're already doing and turn it into assets. I take YouTube videos, I put them in Notebook LM.
Yeah.
Notebook LM gives me a full transcription of the video itself. I just upload a YouTube video to it, gives me a transcription, then I can take that to GPT, make it do whatever you want with. A little workaround there. No, that was great. That was gold, as always.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Cool.
So you wanted to hit some wins. I think that'd be amazing, Trey. We haven't
Yeah.
celebrated wins in quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's got wins that they want to share? Put a one in the chat. Call you to the front of the stage. Love to celebrate those with you.
What's your mindset on wins, Trey? How do you look at wins? What is a win?
That's a great question, man. Is sometimes people think a win's like making $1 million, but I see wins as, man, I got my first Facebook ad up, made my first conversion online, launched my first funnel. A delivery just happened today, and it was my first product that I get to mail out to a customer or maybe a future customer, right? Like all those are great wins because it's leading you down the path of success. We obviously want the $1 million, sales funnel to hit. I do too, right? Like everybody wants that. But it takes those little stepping stones to achieve the $1 million. Like you can't get to $1 million unless you got your first sale. You can't get to $100,000 of one Bitcoin unless you buy, $10, your first $10 worth. So you can't have 300 rentals without buying your first one. So I think celebrating those wins are fantastic. And maybe not just with us, but with you and your spouse. I always talk about go get ice cream. And when you're sitting down with ice cream, tell your brain, hey, the reason we're eating ice cream tonight is because we're celebrating a win. We made our first sale. We launched our first ad. We had our first, conversion or whatever it is. Just telling your brain like you're doing the right thing. Keep it up. Keep going and keep celebrating. Because this is a journey. You're going to get to the end in the road and be like, all right, now I got 100 grand. Now I got 500 grand. Now I got $1 million. Now what? Taylor Swift, she keeps singing. She's got a billion. Mr. Beast, he keeps recording videos. Right? He's like worth, I think they said $3 billion now. Does he have $3 billion in his bank account? I'll tell you no. I think he said he has less than $1 million in his actual bank account. But he's worth $3 billion just because of the assets he has. And so I think that's something that you should take into account is when you're building your business, make sure it's a business that you want to keep singing to at the end of the day, because it's going to make you money, but at the end of the day, make sure you love doing it. Make sure you enjoy doing it. Make sure Like on Mondays, you're excited to leave the house, and Fridays, you're sad to leave the office. That's a good business. That's fun. That's inspiring. You're attracted to that. That's why Mr. Beast, he lives like I pretty much live in my office. Like I have a bed here, I have a gym here, I have, coffee here, I have a kitchen here, I have a studio here. I could literally live here. I'm just missing a shower. If I had a shower, I'd be set. I'd almost not be married probably. But I gotta go home for showers. So, and the kids. But be obsessed. Be obsessed with what you do. Enjoy it, love it, watch it, go entertain with it. That's why I think communities are becoming a big thing. Scott brought up AI. I think the opposite is also becoming true. Is people still want that interaction. There's this huge thing. I don't know if you showed me Dante or maybe I saw this somewhere else, but like this knitting community is hitting like the UK right now, and they're like these little shops where like these women that you can't bring in your cell phone. I don't even know if they lock out the internet, but there's like no internet, no televisions, no electronics, zero. It's books and knitting, and it's packed. Like this place is packed. Like you just go in and knit and read, which is cool, right? And so that's why I think these communities like Charlie's building are so big because we're human. We want interaction. We want communication. We want community, and people want to be led. So creating these maps and these meetups and being the leader of that, like it's just coming full circle of you can either be with the technology, which is great, but as soon as you get in your car, that's kind of how I view it. As soon as I get in my car, all the technology's gone, and like I look at the woods, I look at the tree lines that I'm passing by. I'm like, there's no technology in those woods. It's crazy to get out of the car and go into those woods and be like, whoa, you're totally disconnected. Versus you get in the car and you're like reconnected. It's pretty wild, but I'd love to have a community, and I think that's why communities are definitely growing. And I think what Sam and Alex are doing over at school, it's probably going to be a pretty big thing. It's probably going to be a big thing. We're definitely on the cusp of communities coming back. I think we're also on the cusp of digital currency becoming a thing. So a lot of things are like moving in many different directions, and just attach yourself to one is really what it comes down to.
100%. You told us at the beginning of 2025, community is the new currency. Sure enough, turned out to be true and will be true for the next 15 years. So I love what you just said there. Find a river that you want to float on and go with the current of the river.
Yeah, I like that. I like going with the current. I've tried going up current many times, especially with our gun club. We tried going up current so much just because we wanted to advertise on Google, we wanted to advertise on newspaper, we wanted to advertise on magazines, advertise on radio, advertise on television. All said no. They're okay with guns. They just wouldn't allow the advertising of guns. And I remember going to Jay Abraham's office and asking, like, what do we do? And he said, you're such a great marketer, but you're trying to swim up current. Just go with the current, go with the flow. And ever since then, I've tried to restructure our companies in such a way that we are going with the flow, or we're going with the media, or we're going with, what's happening in the world. And that's been a lot easier to maneuver and make money than trying to go upstream and be like, no, like we're putting a stake in the ground. Like we're going to, be gun heavy or gun enthusiasts. It's hard. That was way harder. And I'd rather just make it easy and, like live a great life than trying to swim upstream. I'll swim with the river. Yeah. Charlotte, I'd love to hear you win, man. You put a 1 in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of already talked about it a little bit, but I feel like I've got a very engaged community.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. That's great.
Yeah, and it's even more engaged now. And
More engaged. You're gonna get a star soon.
I've had a star for 2 months now.
Oh, there you go. You got the star.
Yeah. So we're doing some fun stuff where we're building anticipation. So on September, we're going to have this calendar where people have to do certain things every day. And it's
That's
just
cool.
building excitement and stuff like that. So
That's great.
I feel like that's really good. Like we've got a lot of engagement, and it's growing. So I feel like that's a win.
It's a big win.
Yeah.
It's an amazing win. You should form your first meetup.
Yeah, yeah. We have virtual meetups on Zoom.
That's cool.
So, I mean, it's not the same, but yeah, I've been thinking about trying to figure out how to do a physical meetup, and I just might do one around where I live
Yeah,
and have a bunch of people. And there's one place, and I have some friends that I've forced to join the community.
good.
So I might just have a party with them there and just kind of advertise it inside the community.
Yep. Well, Brian Johnson, who's the Don't Die guy, not the meat guy, also Brian Johnson, same age, but the guy who is, the owner of what he used to own, Venmo, sold to PayPal, and now he's doing the Don't Die Netflix. Anyways, he had a Discord group and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm going for a run in the mountains, California, LAX. If anyone wants to join." And like 10 people showed up. Super cool, fist bumped. 2 months later, he did the same thing, said, "Hey guys, I'm going for a run." 4,000 people showed up.
Pace
He talks about
Morby.
what?
Pace Morby, he's the big real estate guy. That's how Pace Morby's entire community started. Pace said, I got to go help people. He put out a Facebook post and said, hey, I'm going to be at this gas station at this time. Come spend an entire day with me. I'll show you everything I do. People flew from the UK without even calling and confirming. They just flew in and they were there. And upon that, he built, his community, which is massive.
That's cool. Yeah, community's huge. What's funny is I'm coaching a lady right now, and she has a community. It's in the hunting niche, and she sold a t-shirt for $29 plus $6.95 shipping, so $36 for a t-shirt. And that was inside her community. She did $1,500 or $2,000 in a week selling the t-shirts, which was really cool. And then, of course, now it's, let's move that t-shirt to cold audience. So we started pushing it to cold audience, and it was crickets, like no sale. Well, she did make 3 sales. She made 3 sales, but she wasn't converting at a profitability. And I said, this is great, but we need to lower the price. We got to go from 29 to 24, 24 to 19. Like we got to lower the price. And the argument was, well, why would I lower the price when I validated that people are willing to pay $29 for a shirt? And I thought that was so cool because why they were willing to pay 29 bucks is because they are part of your community.
Yeah.
That's what you call warm traffic. That's what you call, hot. Like these guys are willing to give you money because they believe in the mission. They believe in what you're doing. But as soon as you leave that tribe and you go to cold, they're different. They don't know you, right? So you got to lower that price, that burden, that paywall, if you will. We're getting sweaty. Let's go. Throwing off that jacket to where they are willing to pay to open the door, to put their toe in. Like, hey, who are you? What do you do? Like, I like this shirt, but I'm not willing to pay you 36. I'll pay you 20. Maybe pay you 10. But that's getting that momentum built because we want to grow the community. So what are we willing to pay for a consumer or for a group member or for a continuity member to join? Two different frames of mind. We can either grow the group and just sell shirts in there, or we can grow the group, get an idea of what's selling to the group, to those niche buyers, and then take that outside to cold. It's going to be a little bit different in marketing, but we can probably get a converting offer off the path or off the press pretty quick using that model. And that's exactly what you're doing, Charlie.
I'm following your advice, so
Yeah, great. Good. I think a meetup would be great because then you can have pictures and show stuff.
yeah, I was just talking to my wife about it. I'm like, it would just be a lot of fun. Just going to this bourbon bar and having a bunch of pictures and having a bunch of friends and just hanging out and publishing it to our community. I think it'd just be a lot of fun. And
Well, maybe you can use that as an inspiration to have your moderators create the same
mm,
groups or meetups in their area. Like, hey guys, where are you from? Texas? What'd you say?
I'm from North Carolina, Chapel.
Okay, so North Carolina, we did one here. Hey, we want to open the doors to, Texas, California, Missouri, the Midwest, Florida. So if you're in that area, if you want to become a moderator, we'd love to start meetups, to start meetups where we guys can do the same thing. We want to do the same for the aviation group, where we got pilots meeting up, because your group will become the Google of bourbon meetups.
Oh, I like that. I
So
like
Google
that.
owns no websites besides Google, but everyone goes to Google to find out information. I like to see your group or your community as the same. Everybody comes to Charlie's group to find friends, to find community, to find, partnerships.
You know,
And yeah,
it's really interesting that you say that because there are so many people in my community that are in my community because they do not have the friends to talk to this about.
mm,
That's why a lot of them are there. So what you're
yeah,
saying is I can actually be a bridge for them to actually have local friends where they can go and meet up with.
yep. Dude, Michael Mayer, I'm getting goosebumps. Michael Mayer wrote a book called The Seven Levels of Communication. He's a real estate agent, but there's a few principles that he talks about in his book that relate to just real life. And I forget what he calls it. It's like the referral chain or referral tree or whatever. But it's like who there's someone in life, and maybe he calls it not abundance, but appreciation. I have to go look. But basically, there's someone in your life who has created a lot of momentum for you. And it was like, I'll give you an example. Basically, it's this vein. So, like, how did I meet Dante? Okay. So if I wanted to thank the person who introduced me to Dante, how would I do that? So I got introduced to Dante through Russell Brunson, right? Okay. So I should call Russell and be like, "Hey, dude, I just wanted to thank you for introducing me to Russell Brunson or to Dante." So he'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." And so then I would call Kim Doyle because Kim Doyle introduced me to Russell Brunson. So I'd call Kim and be like, Kim, I got to tell you, I got a new friend. His name is Dante, and me and him have had such great relationships. But I would have never met him if you never introduced me to Russell Brunson. And it's because of you that I met Dante. So I really appreciate that. And then I would call Adam Spiel because Adam Spiel introed me to Kim Doyle, and I need to tell Adam, I met a friend. His name's Dante. You probably would love to meet him, but the only reason I met him was because of you. You introduced me to Kim Doyle, who introduced me to Russell Brunson, who led me to Dante. Wow, that's so cool. And then I would call Sean Lynham. Sean, my man, I gotta tell you, a friend of mine, his name's Dante, and you're the main reason why I met Dante because you introduced me to Kim Doyle, who introduced me to Russell Brunson, who introduced me to now Dante, and it's because of you that I met Dante today. And then I would call, let's see, Adam Spiel. I would call Sean Lynham, and I'd tell him the same thing. And then what I would tell Sean is I would call Michael Mayer, and Michael Mayer, ironically, is the author of Seven Levels of Communication. So, because I know Michael Mayer is the sole reason I know Dante. Michael Mayer is the root of Dante and my relationship. So it all leads back to usually one or two, three people in your life that has made all of the connections that you currently have today. So they should receive some pretty good appreciation.
How do you remember all that?
I mean, you can do it. How'd you get introduced? How'd you get introduced to ClickFunnels?
Actually, I do know. It was I was doing an AI thing at the time, and it was called Creative Secrets. Scotty from Creative Secrets told me that I need to get a funnel, and he referred me to ClickFunnels.
Okay. How'd you meet Scott?
But I just did that from just internet. Like,
You met Scott randomly?
well, I was into, checking out all this AI stuff, and he came up as here's how you monetize it without having many followers.
Hmm.
And that was interesting to me. So I started watching his content, and then I joined his community on school, I don't know, back in February or something like that,
So Scotty is the reason for you being introduced
to
to ClickFunnels?
ClickFunnels. Yep.
And Scotty was just an ad, not from like someone recommending him?
He said this is where you should go. I
Right, but like you found Scott through an ad.
through just looking at YouTube videos.
Yeah. Okay. So then he would be your route. He's your
He's
route
my route then.
then
Okay.
to ClickFunnels to Dante then to me, right?
Yeah,
So, but
that's
like
right.
me, Dante, Scotty. So you could go to Scotty and be like, hey, I just want to let you know
That's
that
interesting.
because of you, I've met
I
Dante and I
now
met
met Trey
Trey.
Llewellyn.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
That's pretty cool.
hmm So like that's just a really cool little piece of that book that I look at and I remember, and it's like, who did introduce me to this person? And like, why am I where I am? Because friendships matter. Like communication in the relationship. Like this all stems back to your community. Is what I'm getting at. Like you will become such a root to the massive amounts of people that will join your group into the future. You will be the reason meetups happen, friendships happen, partnerships happen, relationships happen.
That's pretty powerful.
Like just because you started a group, dude.
That's pretty powerful. That's kind of crazy.
Well, it is crazy, but it's also reality. And I think sometimes we don't appreciate maybe our purpose of what our purpose really is in life, or we maybe don't have not found our purpose, or we don't realize what our purpose is. But in fact, your purpose has already began, and your purpose has already started, and you've been doing your purpose without even knowing it. Like we feel so small sometimes, but I think we have huge impacts more than we know.
That's an incredible perspective. That's really neat.
Cool, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I never thought about it that way. But you're right. I've put all these people together and they're now like people call each other friends. Like they are there's been some very emotional stuff that's gone through the community. You know,
Mm,
somebody gets hurt and everybody's just there for that person. And it's
wow.
incredible.
Wow.
And you're right. If I hadn't started this, then this would, and it's like some of this is like it's not supposed to be, but it's kind of like mental support for some people. It doesn't stay that way, but it did go down that route like twice now. We're like the community's here for you. We're here to support you, and it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Gives me goosebumps, man. Like sometimes we're just grinding every day and we don't
Yeah,
take
nope,
a minute to stop and realize
that's me.
the influence.
That's totally me. I have no idea. I just like I need to keep on pushing these keys.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, dude. Like, Dante, how did you get hired at ClickFunnels? Who was the person responsible for for you becoming the face of ClickFunnels?
Yeah, how I met all this was at my church. Todd Dickerson, the founder of ClickFunnels, actually goes to my church. I never knew that. I never knew who he was. But I met a family member of his when I was in real estate. And he was like, hey, you should look at ClickFunnels for a realtor so you can generate leads and have an online presence. I was like, oh, okay. And then I got into ClickFunnels. And then, yes, a whole slew of connections happened after that.
How did you
Mhm.
meet the guy in your real estate?
Oh, the guy in my real estate. I met the guy in my real estate through my parents. Actually, it was a family friend of them, and then through meeting that guy in real estate, he gave me a connection to another guy in real estate, who gave me a connection to another guy in sales. Exactly what Trey just shared over and over.
That's cool. That's cool. So your parents introduced you to their friends.
Yep.
So their friends. Wouldn't that be cool? Like to go back to your parents' friends and be like, hey, I just want to thank you. You're the reason I have my job today.
I actually have done that many
Have you?
times. To all
Wow.
the people I've gone to them and I've said, I'm able to do this thing. I'm fulfilled in life. And you helped lead me on this path. And you taught me this and this and this. And you introduced me to this person who got me on that. And I owe everything to you. Thank you.
That's so cool.
And
So
from that, they usually say, hey, I have somebody. Now that you're doing this, you might really like to meet this guy.
yeah,
New doors, new avenues.
yeah. Michael takes it a step further, and instead of calling or texting them, he says mail them a note. and he calls them power notes. And he has a full chapter on how to write an essential power note. He calls them power notes because of how you write them. And basically, it's you. What's really interesting is he even tells you how to write it. You should go from left to right, but up. So when you write, you should write up versus writing down or sideways, just because it's more lifting, like you're lifting up. And really, really incredible. But he talks about, tell them three things that's great about them, and then give them thanks, and then tell them, because he's obviously a real estate agent. Lastly, give them a call to action. Hey, I've been thinking about, a couple things inside the real estate. I know you still live at, 123 Brook Hollow. Give me a call when you get a chance. Just very open ended. So like that's how he built his business, was through power notes and levels of appreciation. And his name's Michael Mayer, by the way. Someone asked that. Maher. I'm giving him some. I'm selling Michael today. He probably could use it. Michael Maher. That's his name. There you go. Michael Mayer, great guy, great guy. But that was probably one of the coolest books I've read. It's really held a staple in my brain. Actually, I became a student of his, and that's how I kind of got to know him. Is we were like a group here in St. Louis because he told you to go build these groups within your community. So we built these groups, and I was kind of not on the board, but I was just a really big helper, and I followed the book immensely. And so the guy running the event told Michael Mayer about me, and Michael was coming to St. Louis to give a speech. I thought that was the coolest thing. And I got to welcome him out of his taxi and bring him backstage and like surprise everybody that Michael was in town. Well, I took that 1 minute taxi ride that I got from the front of the building to the back of the building to give him my pitch, and somehow in there we swapped phone numbers, and I text him. We got on a call one time, a Zoom call like this, and that's when he introduced me to Sean Lynham, who was a kind of another Trey Llewellyn. And then, that led to traffic and conversion, that led to online sales, that led to funnels, that led to all that through Michael, So pretty crazy. We still keep in touch to this day. We wish we're the traditional. It's his birthday. I'll text him. He texts me on my birthday. I text him on his birthday, and then we'll talk to you later. So that's pretty much our communication at this point. But it's been really cool. Now I obviously could call him and he'd talk my ear off for an hour if we wanted to. But pretty cool stuff, isn't it? This was not funnels today. This was all about appreciation and abundance today. But maybe that's what you guys
Reciprocity,
needed.
man. Reciprocity is real.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Evan, how would you approach having a good, proven business idea but not being enthusiastic about it? I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I would do it.
So if you're not over the moon enthusiastic about something, it's not the right idea for you.
Yeah. Like honestly, like why? Like money's great, but you gotta be happy. You gotta be excited. What is it? Is it like what is the business?
It's electronic components for automotive customization.
Oh, that's cool. Um, dude, there's a lot of ways to make money. There is an abundant amount of ways to make money. Once you find one way to make money, then your eyes open up to all the other ways to make money, and then you get, shiny object syndrome, which is a disease. So life is short, man. The older I get, the more I realize that life is getting shorter. And so I'm more like what I find my thought process being is where can I make money that I would like just love it? Like it's not about the money, it's about loving it. Like the money's great. Like don't get me wrong, like you can go buy a nicer house, you can go on a private jet, go do a yacht, go scroll VRBO, like whatever you want to do. But man, if you're at that VRBO or you're on that jet or you're living in your house in like discomfort and you're like, "Ugh, I got another electronic call today." Like, woe is me. You're not going to enjoy the fruit that business gave you. Like I get to wake up and talk to you guys on Tuesdays. Like I love that. I love talking on here. I'm excited to talk to you guys. Like, it's always a fun call for me. I'm not like there's not a Tuesday where I'm like, gotta get on a call with Dante today. Like, fuck. Like, what am I gonna do? You know? It's more like I'm making sure that my hair's good, like, I'm wearing my best outfit, like this is gonna be awesome, and we're gonna have a lot of fun together because this is gonna be the highlight of my day. So what I take on in today's world, I'm 39, is things that I like thoroughly enjoy doing. I can't stop talking about it. I'm having calls with people about it. I'm like, I just can't stop talking about it. Like that's when you know the business that you're in is the right business. Like you're just excited about it. That's why I think passions are the way to go. Like niches, passions, markets, hobbies. All those, obviously, they're pretty much the same thing, just worded differently. Those are great. Those are great. Get into one of those. You can make so much money from it that you can pay all your bills and still have money left over. Because like you're hearing from Charlie, you're hearing from students that I'm coaching, you're hearing from other people out. Like they're in niches like hunting, bourbon, holistic niche that they enjoy thoroughly talking about. Like my wife, she can't stop reading about health conscious food for her kids. No dyes, no chemicals, the whole like all the apps. Like she could talk your ear off about it. She enjoys it because it's for the love of her kids. She could create a group around it, which I don't know why she hasn't yet, but she would enjoy doing that. And then other moms would join that group and enjoy talking to her, being like, "Hey, have you thought about this? Or have you looked into this?" And it's just like super creativity, right? But if she had to wake up and do electronics for automotives, like I don't think she'd be in the best of moods, right? She's like, I don't want to talk about that. So just choose something. If that is fun for you, then go after it. Like if you're like, dude, I just love automotive, I love electronics, like yeah, it makes money, it's great. I would just love doing it anyways. Because I guarantee there's something that you're passionate about that flows through you easily that you can probably go make money from. Like, what do you find yourself reading? What do you find yourself Googling? What do you find yourself watching?
Well, I'm actually reading a lot of Ben Hardy's books,
What
and
has been,
just like
what's Ben Hardy talk about?
well, it's mostly mindset stuff right now.
Yeah. So do you think there's other Evans out there that are like set on mindset?
Sorry, my headphones are being wonky, so I you keep cutting out for me.
Oh, sorry. Um, I think there's other people out there that are into mindset as well. That it starts with another person. It starts like Charlie said, I force my friends in here, right? You probably got like two or three other people who are interested in mindset. And then it becomes five, and then it becomes 10, and then it just like grows because there's so many people that are looking for friends that are on the same level when it comes to mindset or it comes to bourbon or it comes to the holistic niche or it comes to no food dyes, like whatever it is, right? There's these pods of people that want other people to talk to and be a part of. And I think if that's for you, like you're like, dude, I just can't stop reading Ben Hardy. Cool. Maybe there's a niche there.
I mean, easiest thing in the world too, Evan. You just every day you read a chapter of a Ben Hardy book and you make a post about, hey, here's a great insight that I had on this thing, and here's how I'm going to do it in my life. Knowing this insight, how do you change your life? A lot of people, when we start talking community stuff, the number one hurdle, and put a 1 in the chat if you have this in your mind right now. I'm not an expert. I'm not knowledgeable enough. I'm not good enough at this thing in my own life. You don't have to be. You just have to be one chapter ahead. You just have to be doing the thing. You just have to be able to foster the conversations. Would you agree or disagree with that, Trey?
Dude, I'm not the best pilot. Like, I get nervous talking about aviation stuff just because of my lack of knowledge. There's dudes in that group that know so much about aviation. They can tell you the engine, who built it, what year it was built, how much horsepower it has, how all the things. And I'm like, I can count the 3 propellers on it, you know? Like that's me. Like I'm an idiot. And sometimes I get nervous, but like these guys in there, they freaking chatter, they talk it up, like, "No, no, no, no." They're nerding out. I'm like, I'm learning. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, this is really cool. And I'll ask like a question. I'll be like, so when you say it has like, turbo, what does that mean? And just for the other people, just for the people that are, probably wondering this, what can you explain turbo? Trey's just trying to learn, like trying to sneak a learning lesson in there. But these guys, super knowledgeable, and it's great because they want to be moderators. Like that just comes naturally to them. They would rather be in these groups talking than working. That's the cool part about it. And you are getting paid to hear them talk because you're selling them shirts, you're selling them merchandise. You're like, you guys want this really cool shirt? Like, hell yeah, I want that shirt. Send money. And so it's just really cool. It's just so cool.
100%. 100%. Community is the new currency.
It really is. It really is.
Kimberly has a quick win, and then I know your schedule, Trey. I got to get you out of here. But Kimberly, really quick, let's hear your win.
All right, we could always do it another time.
No, real quick, let's hear it.
Hit it, Kimberly.
I'm excited. Hi, Trey. Always nice to see you, and thank you. I'm really excited because I finally get to launch something tomorrow.
Ooh, let's go. What are you launching?
Yeah, I'm launching a 20-minute Kundalini yoga class that helps relieve anxiety, and it's been scientifically proven. And not a lot of people, even though it's been around since the 70s, not a lot of people know about this type of yoga. And so I'm going to go on TikTok and do the old-fashioned way with like a piece of paper and just say, here's my, domain, go to it. Dante help me, where I'm going to just forward it to the 20 minutes and start. Right. And it's been a long time coming. So I'm super excited about
it. Are you doing it live?
Yeah, I'm going to go on TikTok live tomorrow if they don't kick me off. So we'll see. And then I'll do a video on it.
I think what Trey is saying is, are you doing the 20-minute class live? Yeah. Is that what you're asking, Trey?
Yeah.
I'll hit her with it.
Okay. I mean, I could just pop on there and do it. People might think I'm a little nuts, but I'm okay with it.
Why would they think you're nuts?
I don't know. It's, you tune in and you chant these mantras. So when people hear that, they're like, what's that? What are you doing? Where's that?
You might get like 1,000 people watching.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Like, who cares? I was listening to, again, I guess I'm on the CEO of a diary today, but he gave a girl really good advice, which I thought was pretty smart. Don't look at it as, oh, I got to have a Trey Llewellyn studio. I got to have Kino lights. I got to have the proper lighting. I got to have makeup on. I got to be in the right yoga. Call it an experiment. Just tell your brain, this is an experiment. I'm going to do it for a year. Screw the lighting. Screw the camera. I'm just going to do my iPhone. And I'm just going to set it right there. And you know what? I don't care if I got one viewer. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm going to do it for a year consistently at the same time every day. And then maybe in a month, I'll peek in there. Look how many viewers I got. Maybe it's 1, maybe it's 10, maybe it's 50. I don't know. But I'm just doing me. I'm just doing an experiment. And just let people like maybe have your sign on the back, be like, every day at 1 p.m. come join me. There's a guy right now on TikTok's freaking hilarious. He goes, his headline says, I have 0 followers. It just says, I have 0 followers, watch me. And he's like playing a video game. It's freaking hilarious. And so then he's got like 100 people watching him. And so he's just ruthless. He's like, I understand that I don't have any followers, so I'm just gonna put it out there. I have 0 followers, and please watch me or something like that. I think is what he says. But I was like, that's hilarious. Like that's fun. Have you guys seen the Chick-fil-A kid yet? So funny. Oh my gosh, this dude is so funny. He is. I'll send it to you, Dante, so you can put in the chat. But this dude, and this is why I love it, is because he's not doing anything different than any other Chick-fil-A order taker out there, right? But his personality is what makes the video. This one has 8.3. I'm dyslexic. 8.3 million views, and it's just him having a great day, taking a Chick-fil-A order for everybody. But his eye contact is spot on. But it's what I'm getting at is sometimes just being just a little bit different Get you all the views. Get you all the views. Dante, here we go. I'm gonna text this to you so you can bring it up,
Great.
and you can play it for everybody. 8.3 million views.
I love it. I love that.
It's great. It's great. He's freaking hilarious. He's gonna be super popular. Are you able to put that on your laptop?
Yes, I'm slacking it over right now.
Oh, slacking it over. Nice.
This will not take long. Crazy. But it's coming through right now. Chat really quick.
We can watch together, and then I gotta go.
Oh, I have seen this.
Have you seen him?
Okay, I have. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's unique. It's genuine. It's real. It's authentic.
Yeah, it's him.
Incredible. Yeah. All right, let's hit it.
Oh, there's no audio. Oh, there you go.
Have your name?
Karen,
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
doing good.
All right now. And may I have your name?
Karen,
You said what? She said Terry. How may I spell it?
Terren.
All right now, she said E-N. Not no A-N, she said E-N. All right now, I see you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A. How may we serve y'all on today?
Can I get a 30 count with fries
Ooh, come on now.
and a Dr. Pepper?
And a what?
Dr. Pepper?
And a Dr. Pepper. As you wish. And would you like any kind of messy sauces?
Polynesian, please.
Yes, ma'am, we got you. How many would you like?
4.
As you wish. Is there anything else we get for you today?
As what?
Is there anything else we can get for you on today?
Yep, I need a 8 count. You want 8 count? 8 count
And they count.
with fries and a large lemonade.
Come on now. Oh, she said a lot of lemonade, y'all. Any condiments and sauces for that one?
You want any kind of ranch?
You said some ranch. I see you. How many would you like?
2.
You said 2? As thy wishes. We got you. And is there anything else we can get for you on today?
Is that it? Oh, ketchup.
To some ketchup. How many would you like?
4.
You said 4. All right now, as you wish. Is there anything else we can get for you on today?
That's it.
Well, then never you, fair ladies and family, will be a total of 3178. Uh-oh. You the boss, cause you got the money. She got the money, y'all. And then y'all look good.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Does all day, bro. Does that all day. He's just on point. But just a little bit different. Just a little bit different, Kimberly. And he got all the views. 8.3 million views on that.
I'm definitely different. So we'll see what happens.
Hit it.
Lean into it.
Lean into it. Yeah. Get after it. You know? You'll find your pod. Or your pod will find you.
I love it. Thank you.
All right, I'm out of here. Thank you, my
Trey.
friends.
That was amazing today. Thank you, man.
Appreciate everyone. Bye-bye.
Lucky us. It's the beauty of OFA. It's the beauty of ClickFunnels. I just love that Russell has taken his greatest students, his all-stars, the people that have risen, the cream that goes to the top, and enlisted them to help us. It's amazing. It's amazing. Trey loves being here with us. He really, truly does. And it shows in what he gives us every single day. That was gold. And if you don't catch the general tone, the general theme of everything, take action. Kimberly just hit on it. I'm taking action. It's been a long time coming. It's been a thing I've thought about. It's been a thing I've talked about. It's been a thing I've wanted to do. Now I take action. Even if imperfect action, take action. Right? Trey, when he realized, oh, I had success, and then I blew all that success on a fancy office that I didn't need and fancy employees that I didn't need. And sure, he could have stopped. He could have said, oh, I took action, and this action led me to a lot of pain. Let me stop. He didn't. We take action, and we never stop, and I want that same exact thing for you guys. So I really want to push our VIPs. Kimberly, like, you do your thing too, because there's a whole idea of once we create this community, how to monetize it with information products as well as e-commerce products. So just by you launching this one thing is going to open up new avenues. I already know what is coming for you. So great, take action. Everybody else in OFA, as a VIP, I really want to encourage you to take action, even if imperfect action. We're funnel hackers. Even if we should so happen to fail, we fail forward. We learn from our mistakes, and every failure that we have, every shortfall that we have gets us closer to the end goal destination. It's no different for us than anybody else in the world. You're no different than Jeffrey Bezos. Billions in mistakes, billions in failures. He failed forward, just like Russell. So many failures, so many mistakes. You just don't hear about the ones that don't work. But he takes action every single day. And as a VIP, you guys, you have a safety net. Trey is going to be here next week and the following week and the following week. So I really want to encourage you and urge you, get your funnels launched, get them live, put them out there, run traffic to your funnel. Let's get data. Let's get data that we can make decisions on. And you have a safety net in a Trey Llewellyn to help you make the right decisions to know, is this good? Is this bad? Should I do more of this? Should I do less of this? It's an amazing opportunity that we have. And I really want to encourage you guys to take that opportunity. And for anybody who is not a VIP, if you're just a ClickFunnels member watching in our main One Funnel Away community, gang, I want to encourage you to take action too. Just like there's nothing different than anybody here in this session, there's nothing different about you. Bezos puts his pants on one leg at a time. So does Todd every single morning, one leg at a time. The same kind of pants that you wear, the same fabric, same material. We all have 2 legs, 2 arms, 1 heart. We're all humans. There's nothing special about anybody else except the fact that they took action. So if you are not a VIP, I just want to urge you, take action. Take action in your life, take action in your business. And when you're ready, let's upgrade. Let's go VIP. Hop in here. Let us help you make data-driven decisions. Let us help you learn. Let us help you fall forward or fail forward, however it is you like to look at it. Let's do the thing. Let us help you get your 1 Comma Club award, which is a small hinge that leads to bigger wins, a 2 Comma Club award, a 2 Comma Club X award, a Purple Heart award for donating $1 million to charitable causes throughout the year because you have a successful business and you're a good person with a good heart who wants to share and give back. I can't urge you of anything more important that will create more in your life right now today than just taking action. So let's go do the thing. I will let you guys go take action. If you have anything come up along the way, feel free, go to your private VIP communities, put your posts in there. Make sure to tag me at Dante Torelli. I want to see these and get you answers right away. And if you're general admission, take action. If you have any questions, go put those in your community. We have topics and threads for you to post questions about anything in there. Feel free to tag me. I want to see it. I want to help you guys. Let's take massive action today, right now, even if imperfect action. We're going to keep building upon that every single day. I'll let you guys go for today. We have tons of homework and we'll be back at it tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. Same exact link that you used today, same exact time. I'll be here with bells on, excited to be